Hey everybody. Looks like we're back again with something that looks a little familiar. Yes, I know we just did a video on the RetroFighters BrawlerGen, but look what I happen to pick up. So, yeah, we're going to have to do a slight unboxing in comparison to, comparison to the BrawlerGen. Those of you who aren't familiar with the Genesis, the original Sega Genesis had a three-button controller. I'm sure everybody's now seen it lately with the Genesis Mini, but they did release a six-button Genesis controller later on down the line, which is identical to this minus the USB. So let's pop this baby open. So this will work with. Sorry, this will work with. Says PC, Mac, Steam, PS3, Switch, Genesis Mini. PS3 and Mac I always find weird because PS3 it's obsolete and Mac really again a system that isn't meant for video games and really can't do much. You can type stuff on it, I guess, browse the internet. I don't know. Not really, not designed for video games. All right, let's place that aside. So, this is the one by RetroBit. It is officially licensed by Sega. Let's put that there. You got that and the little whatever. Okay. So, feels good. It feels a lot like the original. Still has that mode button. To be honest, I never had a Genesis when I was young, so I don't remember what the mode button does. If anybody can tell me, drop it in the comments, because all the Genesis games that I currently have don't use it. So, yeah. But the buttons feel great. That D-pad feels fantastic. You got the start button, USB, standard, fine. Now, if you compare it with the BrawlerGen, this has a little rougher texture than the BrawlerGen. Yeah, the BrawlerGen does have the stick, so I give it an up. Those of you who know where that is, that's a plus for you. But D-pad pretty much. This one feels a bit looser than this one. I like how this one's a bit tighter. Now this one does have the mode here and the start here, but L and R buttons. So this is going to come in more handy if you're using it on, let's say, the Switch or the PC because you have more buttons. This one will still work, but I guess this one will work best with Genesis emulators. Or I know some people say you can use it for the Super NES, but to me that's just wrong. So, yeah, it feels good. It feels just like the original. Now, unlike this one, I guess you could say how it protrudes a little bit and has that lip. It's softer than the one on the BrawlerGen. But that doesn't bother me when I'm using this one, and this one's going to bother me even less. So, if at all. So, that's going to be the RetroBit, almost misstated who made that one. The RetroBit Sega Genesis 6-button arcade pad for the Genesis Mini, Switch, what have you, compared to the RetroFighter BrawlerGen. I still prefer the RetroFighter BrawlerGen just because, yeah, it feels good in the hand. It's got the stick. I know it's kind of unfair, but this is the one I'm going to be using for my Genesis Mini most of the time. Now, when, say, we're playing something on the Genesis Mini for the channel, whatnot, and Lich is second player, yeah, well, Lich is going to be using this one, I guarantee it. The 3-button is fine. It's much larger. It has that nostalgia feeling for the original, but so does this one. This one's still going to be better for most of the games. So, yeah, I'd say for $20, this is a steal. It's great. It's definitely worth it. There's also a translucent slash clear blue one out there. I didn't happen to find it. I ran across this today and I saw it in black. Matches the Genesis Mini, so I decided, hey, let's keep it black. And maybe if I find the blue one later on, I'll pick up the blue one. But hey, yeah, there you go. So if you find this one, go ahead, pick it up. It's great for $19.99. The BrawlerGen, if you don't already have it, $29.99 straight from RetroFighters. If I'm not mistaken, you can also get it on Castlemania. You can try them out. I bought mine straight from RetroFighters. Got here in 3 days, so definitely worth it. Still, very good controllers. I like them both, and you'll definitely be seeing us playing games on the Genesis Mini on the channel, especially for any of the retro games we decide to play. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. You know what to do. Head on over to redbandanagaming.com for all your RBG goodness. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. Hitting that subscribe always helps us out. Same thing with the like. And if you do subscribe, make sure that little bell is on so you get notifications. You'll be the first one to find out when we post all of our great videos. And thanks again. And how about you go ahead and check out some of our other videos if you like this one. We have plenty of other unboxings, reviews, and opinion pieces. And remember, like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.